Welcome to Donna's Happy Hour. Today I have joining me Sir Don Oriolo.
Did you say sir?
I did. I did.
I don't think there's been a sir in my whole family.
You know what? If you lived in England, he would be a sir by now. But when the last time I introduced him, I think I said Mr. And you're like, no, just Don. So I decided,
sir.
Sir, don't you like it?
My father said that we came from a long line of horse thieves from Italy. He was kidding. Just kidding.
That's cute.
I don't know if you can see Penny here, but Penny is my sidekick.
And actually, Penny, yes, Penny decided to join us.
Yeah.
And Penny is traveling with Don today.
There she is.
Penny.
Here, Penny. Here, baby.
And so today we are at Blue Arrow Farm, which Don is the owner of.
Can I just interject something about Penny?
You certainly can.
So I was told that someone asked, I want to meet Don. Where is he? And they were told, just look for the guy with a lot of dog hair on him. Because I have 8 dogs.
Now, and Penny's a rescue, right?
Oh, they're all rescues,
They're
yeah.
all rescues.
She needs to be socialized more than...
Well, she's certainly friendly with people.
She's very friendly now.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, she wasn't?
Well, she's very gun shy. She's very shy.
Really?
You know.
You'd never know.
And she's over there now with Clay.
You would never
Clay
know.
is our illustrious videographer, sound man.
He's the everything.
Chief cook and bottle
That's
washer.
Right.
But it seems like we did this not too long ago.
We did this actually right before COVID, really.
Oh, yeah, right. Everything was pre-COVID.
Yes, everything. And
now it doesn't exist anymore.
Because remember,
they ended it.
We had the ruler the last time. We had to sit 6 feet apart, which actually I think we are
still
now,
are,
too.
Yeah.
But
and I have a mask on. I just had it made to make me look like someone else. So.
Right, he's incognito, actually.
Actually, we're in Pine Island, not incognito. No,
oh, you're right. This is true. Yes, yeah, we are.
No, I'm kidding. Like incognito.
I gotcha.
Cognito.
I know it took a little while to sink in there, but
I'm not going to make a blonde joke.
No. You can. Oh, I have a blonde joke. No, we'll pass with the blonde jokes.
Okay.
But today we are going to be talking about what's going on at the farm because. I'll just refresh your memories, it is a horse rescue, as well as he rescues donkeys and pigs and geese and alpacas,
ducks,
ducks,
chickens.
right,
Especially roosters. People dump roosters off here.
Well, you're just lucky nobody's dumping off people, because I know you wouldn't have the heart to say no.
There are some people here I don't recognize it.
Like, I don't know when he started working for me. But anyway, grab your drinks, whatever they may be, because I know you'll want to spend the next hour with me. So let's kind of review, because it has been almost a year, maybe.
It's been a year for everybody that's just lost. That's like it was one of the most difficult and one of the fastest. I mean, which is ridiculous because it seemed like it was dragging on, but I can't believe it's over.
Right.
The year, because...
It was a very long year. And, one of the things, though, that I find it very interesting, because whenever I talk with people, I try to find out, like, what did they do for that year? Because for me, I really wasn't going anywhere. And the only thing I did was sit on the couch, binge watch. And
what'd you binge?
Oh, my goodness. You know what I did? I did a lot of documentaries, a lot of music documentaries, things like that.
There was some good music documentaries.
There actually are some.
And there's a new Beatle one that's coming out.
I know.
I can't wait for that.
Yes. I haven't
Can you see Penny here? Here, Penny, come on. Hey, say hello, Penny. Say hello. Hi, everybody. Oh, Penny. Hi. She's such a good doggie.
She is a sweetie. I know. It's hard to believe that socializing, I mean, she certainly doesn't need it with people. She seems,
she's great.
She's great with people.
She was, And this is what really gets me, that people can be like this. Her mother was found tied up to a pole, pregnant, and the people that
Wow.
got her,
Right.
saved her.
Right.
The mother.
Right.
And then Penny was one of 14 in a litter.
Wow.
So,
Oh my goodness.
yeah.
And so all of them found homes, I'm hoping, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
I
that's
found homes
great.
for a few.
Oh, that's
and,
great.
And then
And
she
then,
found
right.
home with me.
And she found, right. Aw. Well, I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm actually working with Father John's Animal House.
Father John's, yeah.
And
It's very good.
It's a very, very
Yeah.
good adoption center.
Is there a Father John? I mean, it was a priest, right?
There was.
Is he still?
And so they just, yeah. And they really are fantastic, I have to say. I recently went there. They had gotten some kittens in.
Right.
I mean, babies, you
Yeah,
know.
it's kitten season.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
And so they gave me the opportunity to feed them, which of
Nice.
course, I've had cats all my life. I've had
Yeah.
animals all my life. And I think the youngest that I've ever had a kitten is probably about at 8 weeks.
Right.
But these were at about 2 weeks, 3
Oh,
weeks.
so it had to be bottle
So they
fed?
had to be bottle fed.
Where was the mother?
I don't know where the mother was. Obviously not there.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So I don't really know the history on the mom. But it was so much fun. And it
Yeah.
was so interesting because, I mean, they have to be fed several times a
Yeah.
day. And they just, they see that bottle and they go crazy,
Yeah. Who doesn't?
Yeah, exactly.
You may want to think about that. A lot of people, we don't pay mind to the fact that these shelters, a lot of times depend on donations.
Right.
So just a bag of dog food or cat food every once in a while. That's how I got my last 2 dogs.
Right.
I was bringing some dog food over, and they were there.
Right.
And I said, "What's the story with these 2?" Oh, yeah, the woman that had them is in the hospital. She's in her 80s, and long story short, I have
Right.
them.
Well, that is the thing, and that's why for me it's really dangerous because, as you know, my dog passed away
Yes, I know.
last year, and then of course kittens. Who can say no to a kitten?
Yeah.
I mean, they're so adorable.
Yeah, it is.
But the day that we actually filmed, they had taken all the puppies and all the dogs to be spayed. So I didn't have to worry
Oh,
about
good.
going home with a dog but I wanted to rescue one of the kittens. Unfortunately, I have a cat that wants to be numero uno.
Oh,
and
yeah.
he will not tolerate.
Right.
And it was killing me because I was like, oh my, they need homes.
Yeah.
And that's what's so wonderful about Blue Arrow is that you do that. Whenever I see somebody posting, because a lot of this you see on Facebook, animals that need a place to go, I always think about you, and then I think, are you full up or how how does?
Well, here's the thing, and you mentioned Facebook and social media.
Right.
Many times they're not true. You contact them,
Right.
and it's a come on for some. Oh, we're selling this, or we're selling,
Jeez.
and or you find that it's like 3 years old, and people
Right.
with good intentions, they repost these things because it pops up in memory,
Right.
and then you find out that was like 3 years ago.
3 years ago, right? Right.
But
that is very true. You're right because
yeah.
I think I notified you one time about some horses.
Yeah.
And that was the case with that.
That was the case,
right?
yeah.
Right.
And that's happened, several
Quite
times.
often. Okay.
But
yeah, something.
what
to
I mean, what I try to do is if it's a situation that's just, they're going to go to
Deplorable,
market or
right,
something, you know,
right.
which winds up not too great, you know.
Right.
Then I'll
Then you step
I'll,
in.
then I'll step in.
Okay.
Because, I mean, there's so many animals to be rescued. There's not enough room, you know.
Right, right.
And I avoid the situations where the people just get tired of
Right.
the animal.
Right. Yeah.
We get that a lot with ducks and chickens because
Right.
around Easter time, you know,
People go out.
they go
yes.
out and they think they're buying, oh, this cute little chick, but they grow to be
right.
chickens and they grow up to be big ducks,
Right.
you know.
Exactly.
So we've gotten our fair share of
Fair
those,
share
you
of
know.
that. Yeah.
And roosters, people just sort of throw over the fence,
Right.
you know.
Yeah.
So.
It's very sad. And the other thing, too, is that you're not in a wildlife rehabilitation where you're getting animals in and then they're leaving. Your animals are staying pretty
They're
much
staying.
till they
Yeah,
pass on
I've tried to adopt out in the past, and it hasn't worked. It didn't work out. I wound up
Right.
with the animals back.
Right.
You know.
Right.
I mean, with good intentions. But anyway, it's a positive thing. It's not a down. It sounds like we're being downers, but
Well, no, you know what? We're trying to bring up the fact that, and this is what I did when we did the interview just recently with Father John's, is that when you adopt a dog or a cat,
it's for life.
It's for life, or it
for life.
should be for life.
Yeah.
And to take into consideration the type of dog, because and actually Garrett is his name that runs Father John's, he said, you know, people see a puppy. Everybody wants a puppy.
Yeah.
But that puppy really may not, you know, whatever mixed breed it may be, may not necessarily be the right one for your situation or your family.
Right.
And so it's very important to match up the type of animal to that person and to their lifestyle. So
I never did that. I just take them and somehow,
and somehow it works out.
They become part of the pack.
Well, yeah,
you know?
because Don you have 8 now, right? You said.
Yeah, I've 8. Yeah, it's.
I'm just a man that can't say no.
Right, exactly. Oh, I like that. Yeah, but we're doing. You know, I've got really great, you know, people that work here.
Oh, you do.
They're all, you know, of one mind. That
they really
love,
are. That's
know.
true. And it's not even just about the animals. It's just about everything here, you know, because when you come here, it's such a happy place. It's got just great vibes.
It's a great vibe. This was the land of the Lenni Lenape.
Yes.
Lenni Lenape.
Yes.
And there just seems to be a very, very positive, sacred kind of feeling. And
that's true.
It's not just me saying that. I mean, a lot of people have said that. They feel very comfortable here.
They do, yes.
And we find arrowheads and...
absolutely,
all the
yeah.
time, which we're making a point of sending it back to the Ramapo tribe. Because
interesting. Okay.
And I never thought of that before.
Right.
But we had a memory walk here, and we had the chief of the Ramapo Indians here, and we did, you know, a blessing.
Blessing, right? And just and the memory walk was just you could
remember people that you've lost.
Right.
And we had a great group here, and it was very cathartic and very, very a sense of togetherness.
Right.
And we walked through the farm.
Well, that's the nice thing about it, is that it actually serves more than one purpose.
Absolutely.
You know?
And we have a medicine wheel, a prayer wheel.
Right. Right. I saw that.
And a lot of people have found solace in sitting there.
And sitting there,
we
absolutely.
have the sage, and we have things, you know,
right,
herbs growing there.
Nice, that's really nice.
Whatever, you know, a place to meditate, you know, whatever
whatever you need to do. That I mean,
you know.
you could have somebody that comes like yourself, just goes down there, sits and starts drawing, or sits and just pulls out his little guitar and starts. It's a moment that they can create all to themselves.
Yeah, I encourage that.
Yeah, I agree.
You know?
I think it's wonderful.
And we have music here But Wednesdays we have a car show.
I haven't made it to the car show.
You have to. I mean, we have like a couple hundred
I
classic
know,
cars
I
here.
really
We
have to come.
great bands, fantastic
See?
bands.
Yeah, and that's the nice thing too, is that
I
you
play
come
here, too. On Sundays, usually on Sundays.
Oh yeah, you play pretty much every Sunday, don't you?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Not this Sunday. We have another group this Sunday.
Okay.
But Friday nights, Saturday nights, Sundays, we have bands.
Yeah, what about now? I know at one time you were doing Thursday nights.
Well, Tuesdays we're doing trivia.
Okay, and is that taco night?
Yeah, taco trivia, trivia taco.
Trivia taco.
And then
That's
Wednesdays we have the car show.
Okay.
Thursday we're not doing anything right now, but we're
Okay.
thinking about something.
Okay.
You know?
Oh,
And yesterday we're closed on Mondays, but I had to come over here. I ran into somebody at their garage sale that I know that was here about the night before.
right.
When I was playing here, and they had grandkids over, and they said, "We're looking for something to do today." I said, "Well, I'll open up Blue Arrow, and you can, walk around." And sure enough, like 3 or 4 other cars came in when they saw that the gates were open.
Oh, wow. Well,
So-
you know what? The weather turned out really
Yeah.
nice yesterday,
Yeah.
which was fantastic.
Yep.
Because my heart went out to everybody that here we're finally getting back to normal, and we had rain and rain and rain.
Yeah.
But that did not affect, thank goodness.
Yeah.
The crowd here on Sunday was fantastic.
Fantastic.
It was absolutely a great day here, and
And I had some great players playing with me.
yes, you did.
know.
Yes, you did. Yeah, you
But,
guys really.
In fact, to that end, I did a festival 2 years ago. Last year was
Yes.
shut down. It was called Wayanda.
I was
And-
there. Remember?
Yeah, it was a 3-day
Fantastic.
affair.
Yes, it was.
And we're going to do it again this year, August 19th, 20th, and 21st.
yeah. Okay.
And we're going to have some headline acts, which we're
Wonderful.
negotiating now.
Oh, are you? Okay, great.
It's a lot of groups they canceled everything. They didn't know what,
Right.
So now you can get certain acts that would have been booked a year in advance.
Oh, that's true.
So,
That's
and a
very
lot of
true.
really great local talent will be there.
Oh, I know.
And we'll have vendors, lots of vendors, like 50 to 100 vendors.
Oh, that's going to be fantastic.
And all kinds of sideshows and,
Right.
a petting zoo.
Well, I remember the last time, and now are you doing it at the same farm?
Yes,
Okay, so
Brian Ford.
okay,
Yes,
alrighty.
presented by me and Brian Ford.
And you can find all this information out. Just go to Blue Arrow Farm,
Yep.
and you'll be
Right.
having all the information about
Yeah.
the event.
Yeah, and Wayanda, we have a Wayanda site as well.
Okay, see, so yeah. And it's going to be nonstop music too,
Oh, yeah,
right?
nonstop,
I
yeah.
mean, the last time it was like
We had
they had
60
3
bands every day.
stages, right?
Yeah, two stages,
Yeah, yeah. So
Yeah.
that's going to be fantastic.
nonstop.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait. I had a ball the last time. That was really.
I remember that. It was a big beach ball, right? Was that? Oh no.
They were floating around.
No, I know.
but-
I did. I think I had 100 beach balls that I kicked out into the
Yeah.
audience.
And I know that you were also painting. You had the
Yeah,
whole
I
thing. You
painted.
were painting that
Yeah.
day, and but it was a lot of fun. And I think you also had. Did you have the bubble blower there?
Yeah, yeah.
I think you did.
Ed
Is that
the
okay.
Bubble Man,
Okay, the Bubble Man.
He's incredible. I mean, it's almost a religious experience with Ed.
It is. It is.
He's so
really.
into it, and they thousands and
Yeah.
thousands of balloons, and he makes shapes, and kids absolutely love it.
Oh, well,
you
that's
know.
it. And that's the other thing that I want to let the audience know is that this is a day that you can enjoy with your whole family.
Oh yeah, everything I do is family
Everything
oriented.
is right. Yes.
Everything.
Yeah. And even here at Blue Arrow.
Yeah, I have a train.
You have the train.
We drive the
yes,
train
they have
around.
a train that goes all around, the property.
Yeah.
You also have the dinosaurs
We
all
have
set
dinosaurs.
up.
We have the magic forest you can walk through.
Exactly. Exactly.
It's all decorated.
Yeah, and the teepees. You have the
Teepees,
teepees up. As a matter of fact, Clay and I today are going to be taking a walk and just
Oh, cool.
unfortunately, I think the last time, for some reason, we did not get to be able to do the walk, whether the weather changed or something.
Possibly, yeah.
But today
I just think you didn't have your cowboy boots on.
I got them on today, though.
I see that.
I'm prepared. You know.
Nice blue, the
Nice
blue arrow.
blue. Yeah, I didn't even plan that.
You didn't or did?
I didn't.
See that? It's in the ether.
Yeah.
As you can see, I wore,
And you wore blue.
I guess that's kind of navy blue.
Yeah, it's a navy blue.
I have my farm clothes on.
Uh-oh, and there goes your mic.
Yeah, it's okay.
That I put on so well.
We don't stop for anything.
No, we're just going to keep rolling, especially when you can't see what you're doing.
Hey, Penn, do you want to put it on?
She wants to put it on.
How's the audio? It's okay?
There you go.
Yeah.
One of the things I do want to talk about is, besides that, you also have your art gallery here.
Yes, I have an art gallery. I have a little promo of that. I could give you the
wonderful.
the tape of that, and you can put that in the show.
Oh, absolutely. That would be great. And Don also, and I actually have them here, which I wanted to show, has written several books. And just in case you're new viewers, Don's father was one of the creators of Felix the Cat, Casper the Ghost, Elsie the Cow, Poindexter.
Yeah, a lot of stuff.
Just a lot of things.
Right.
So tell us about this particular book.
Oh, that was actually number 5 on the bestseller list, Amazon bestseller list.
Wow.
And it's one of 3 books that I have out.
Okay.
I think you have 2 of them there.
Yeah.
Well, that other one is, that's a character I created called Floyd.
Okay.
And that's a real feel-good book.
Oh.
Expressions and...
I'm going to have to look through it because I didn't get a chance to do that.
And that's doing very well.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's wonderful. And then we've got...
Actually, they're going to make a little animated thing in Taiwan.
Oh, really?
Using the book, yeah.
Well, one of the things that I have to say is that Felix the Cat is absolutely like a craze in Japan.
You're not showing the cover.
I did. I had it up
So
before, but yeah, there we go.
Here's the book.
There we go.
You can see. It's got a lot of pages, see? You can recognize it in the bookstore like this.
I had it up.
I know you did.
The first time around.
I'm a jokester.
I'll show them the back, too.
Oh, yeah.
And then let's show them, let's open it up. But in Japan, Felix is like a real, beautiful, wow. A real craze. Can you see it?
And you know the cool thing? My friend Jeffrey Holder wrote the forward.
Oh, no.
Jeffrey, you have to look Jeffrey up. What an amazingly talented guy. He was the cooler man. Yeah, man.
Oh, no kidding. Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, here we go. Yep. Well, and that's a great shot there, too, both of them.
Well, let's see. I think Jeffrey's picture's in here.
Oh, is it? Here,
I think
I'll give
so.
that to you. You know it better than me.
Oh, that's my painting of Jeffrey. Let me see. Could I see this book?
This one? This one's not open.
Oh.
It's sealed. It was the only one there. So
Okay.
We'll just leave it.
But anyway, Jeffrey Holder is an amazing artist. I worked with him on The Wiz many years ago.
Okay.
And I was with 20th Century Fox at the time, running the East Coast music division. And my mission there was to check on the workings and the rehearsals of The Wiz.
Okay.
And it wasn't going that great.
Oh, really?
But Jeffrey, who was doing the choreography at the time, had the great ideas for the costumes and for the direction. So I recommended that he do it all.
Oh.
And they listened to me. And so Jeffrey
Wow.
We became very, very close friends.
And then I was going to say, and that became a real big hit.
Yeah, very big hit.
So, wow.
And then
wow.
I was involved with Ease on Down the Road, the record.
Right,
you
yeah,
know,
yeah.
On Wing and a Prayer Records.
Yeah. Well, now the other thing that Don also did, so let me jump back a little bit, actually. So during the pandemic, did you hit the studio? Did you hit the recording studio, or are you doing
Yeah, I
another
was recording
album?
my stuff. I had 8 million views on
Oh, wow.
around for all of my particular songs
Okay.
from my albums. you know.
Wow.
These are
Yes,
some of
and
my
I
albums.
put those right in there for you.
Well, there's only 2 of them here, but that's okay. This was the last one. And this one contains a song that I wrote called She Loves Kenny Rogers and Dunkin' Donuts. And that track plays in Osaka, the Dunkin' Donuts in Osaka, Japan, around the clock.
You're kidding.
No, I'm not. I wouldn't.
Oh,
kid.
my God.
I'd never kid you about
I
anything.
know, you're always kidding me. You
And I
always
produced,
get me. I'm so gullible.
I produced Gloria Gaynor and
I know you did.
Lisa Lisa and the Cult Jam.
And Bon Jovi's
Well, I
first
wrote
Christmas.
Bon Jovi's first chart record,
Right.
and then I did a lot of arrangements for Dr. Hook. You know,
Oh, really?
I ran
didn't
Elvis
know.
Presley's publishing company,
Well, yes.
Gladys
yeah,
Music.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
so-
just want to show them the name of this is Another Day to Be Happy.
Yeah,
And that's, it's really so true. I think about life as really a gift.
oh yeah, of course.
know,
Every day's a gift.
Every day is a gift.
Every day is the first day of the rest of your life.
Right, right.
know?
That's true. It really is true. And this is when you got to go.
When you gotta go, you gotta go.
You got to go. That's so,
And then I have another album out called Earthlings Unite.
oh, okay.
And that's
I don't
all
know
on
if that was over
iTunes.
Okay. So if they want to get any of this, how about Spotify, Pandora?
iTunes.
iTunes.
Yeah, all that stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
This way they know where to look you up. And,
You know, I'm kind of disappointed that there's
I know. We're
Nothing,
dry.
it's a dry county.
No, it's not, but we're dry. Well, I don't think you want me slurring through. I already have a speech impediment. I don't need a drink to bring it out even more.
A little slur here and there, it never hurt.
So let's go into now what does the future hold for Blue Arrow? What other plans do you have?
The future is like the present, more of the same.
More of the same.
We'll continue with our animal rescue. We'll continue with events. We have
Right.
every holiday event. We
St. Patrick's Day. I
St.
know you had
Patrick's
some.
Day,
Yep.
Christmas. We have the Magic Forest where it's we light up the Magic Forest and
Oh, that was
people can walk through.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you get a chance, visit Blue Arrow at Christmas because it was really, really beautiful. It was spectacular.
and we have the haunted hayride.
Yes, you do have the haunted hayride. That's right. That was a blast
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
That was really fun.
And I want to, give tribute also to T, my friend T, who passed away, who really added to
The haunted
the haunted
hayride.
and everything. I
And
used to
everything
call,
else,
I
right.
called him the mayor of Blue Arrow.
He really was.
And you could put a picture up of him.
Yes, we will. We will. To know T was to love T.
Yeah.
And his mother too, because
Yeah,
they
he was a
both
wonderful,
passed.
wonderful son.
He was a fantastic son.
Yeah, yeah.
But he was a fantastic person.
Most definitely.
And he is truly missed. He wouldn't think twice about helping out, but it's a great loss.
Yeah.
And but he was so close with his mother, and now they're together.
Right.
And that's the way you have to look at
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Because,
It's the cycle of life.
Your living room's immaculate, it makes you wanna can you ride till you're sinking fast? I love your backyard, can I cut your grass? Your dining room is spotless of this crystal glass. When you beat your rug, you really shake your... Yeah, your house is on fire. Yeah, your house is on fire. Oh! When it's burning in your room, I wanna fan your flame. A five-alarm rainbow that'll never be tamed. When you got cold in the middle of the night, I can get you some wood and help you start your fire. Yeah, your house is on 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 fire. Your house is on fire. Your house is on fire. Sitting all alone in the midnight rain, waiting for the light to swallow up the night in its arms. Though I've got teardrops in my eyes, soon they will be dry. The rain won't let you cry alone. I'm grabbing at the straws of time, trying not to lose my mind this time. This time. Waiting for a sign from the clouds above to let me know what's right.
I think we got it.
Yeah, right. The message in the night and the day, if you listen.
So I love these interviews you do. I've seen several of them, and they're very, very good.
Oh, okay.
And I know you're doing one with Peter,
Yes.
and you know, I know Peter from way, way back. And,
Well, you know, the other day when I was with him, and we're talking.
tell everybody who everybody.
I
Peter,
am. That's what I'm going to do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Peter Kalo actually is a producer as well, because I
Yeah.
know you were a producer. But he also toured with Carly Simon, Andre Bocelli, Hall and Oates.
as a musician,
As a musician, right? The list goes on, you know. And
he's playing with my friend Jerry Marotta.
and he is playing with your friend. And Jerry Marotta, now he's played with, I think, Simon and Garfunkel, Paul McCartney, Elton
played with a
John.
lot
I
of
mean,
people, yeah.
he's played with all of them.
Yeah, he was
He's
with
a
Phil Collins.
right. And I think, did he tour with Peter Gabriel? Is that
Peter
who?
Gabriel,
right.
yeah.
Yes, yeah. I mean, the list again goes on and on.
He's played on albums that I've produced.
Oh, he's a fantastic
In
drummer.
fact, he played on one that I won a Juno Award for in Canada.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna
Which is
have
like
to...
a Grammy here.
Yeah, right,
You
right.
know, so
Wow.
yeah.
Well,
Jerry's great. In fact, I have a gallery in Key West, Florida, and
I actually saw a picture of you with him
yeah,
there.
well, he gave me a call. He goes, hey, guess where I am? I'm in Key West in front of your gallery. And while I'm talking to him, I go, oh, that's great. I was in the gallery. He didn't know it.
Oh,
So I
you
walked
were
out the
kidding.
door while he's talking and looking in the window at the paintings.
Oh, my.
Because you know, so we hung, we had a cool hang.
That was great, because I just saw those pictures that
Yeah.
you posted. That's too funny.
Yeah.
Well, as a matter of fact, that's why I thought, when you played the other night, I thought maybe that was Jerry, but
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, but it wasn't. So
Right.
you'll have to.
Another thing. I was contacted. The wife of President Macron from France
Okay.
asked me to write the English lyric for a French song that they're dedicating during the rebuilding of Notre Dame.
Oh, really?
So, and I spoke to Gloria Gaynor about singing it. And
Oh, wow.
So that's a possibility that she'll be doing that.
Oh my gosh.
And that just happened like about a month ago.
Wow. Well, and you are now in the Russian tea room.
Oh,
Felix
yeah,
is in
yeah,
the
yeah.
Russian tea room.
Yeah, one of my paintings hangs there.
One of your paintings is
Yeah,
there.
in fact, I designed the cookware that the chefs wear.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
Do you have photos of that?
Yeah,
Oh, I would love to. You
Yeah.
know what? We could put that up. 'Cause,
sure. Absolutely.
I have never seen that.
Yeah.
You know, Don is so multi-talented. It's really, it's true. And every time I talk to you, I
It
learn
reminds me of
something new.
When you say multi, I think of multi-grain bread.
Well, you know, because you have so many different things that you're involved in. Now, to mention, one of those things is your guitars,
Oriolo guitars, yeah.
which are beautiful.
Thank you.
They are beautiful. I
Thanks.
mean, they are a work of art, truly,
OrioloGuitars.com.
right?
Yeah.
I mean, they're just beautiful. So, just because if I forget, I don't like to forget these things. So if anybody wants to find out what's going on at the farm, you can go onto Blue Arrow Farm.
Right.
Right. And it's
Oriolo Guitars.
Oriolo Guitars. Okay. And now, at one time you were doing coffee, and you're
Oh, Java Nut, yeah.
Java Nut. You're
Yeah.
still doing.
Still doing that.
Still
very,
doing
very, very boutique. We don't make a lot, you know.
But the coffee is delicious.
Yeah, it is good.
It
I mean, if I
really
do
is.
say so myself,
Yeah,
I'm
it
a
really-
coffee
Yeah, I am too.
fanatic.
So, is he. We're
yeah?
all, yeah.
Well, any of the coffee that you have here is Java Nut.
Yeah.
So-
it's really very good.
And we have an organic blend, and I blend it with my friend who roasts, and he
Oh, no kidding.
does
Oh,
coffee.
wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's significant to our
It's
to our line.
very, very good. The one I particularly like, it's very smooth. I'm forgetting the name of it. I'm blanking on the name.
But we got
But
12
you have,
different.
I know. I'm like, oh my. I usually try to always purchase at least 4 of them, so that I'm constantly.
Hey, you're
switching
keeping us
them
in
up.
business.
Yeah. Why
That's
not?
about what we sell a year. No, I'm only kidding.
Hey, what are friends for,
No, we only sell it here,
Oh, is that what you?
and
oh, really?
and in my gallery in Key West.
Oh, no kidding. Oh, I
Yeah.
didn't realize that.
Yeah.
I haven't made it down to the gallery. He's got an art gallery in Key West. So if you're out that
Yeah.
way, stop in.
It's called Zazu, and you can look up online Zazu Gallery.
Right, yeah.
So
And so
Zazoo.
there you Zazu. Now, I'm surprised you haven't branched out into doing, now, when people come here,
Yeah.
is there a river in the back there?
Yes.
But they don't go that far back.
No.
So you're not having like riverboat trips.
No, not yet.
Not yet.
submarine watching. You can watch the submarines, but they're all underwater.
Yeah, Blue Lagoons.
Right.
Oh my gosh, Don. So what else is going on? Tell me, because I try to keep up with what you're doing, and that's sometimes impossible because.
Yeah, for me too.
Yeah, you keep busy.
Well, we're as I said before, what's in the future is what's now.
What's Yeah.
And we just we have a couple. We're doing a benefit for backpack. It was started about 10 years ago, I believe. It's providing food for kids that may not be in a program, like certainly in schools and stuff.
Oh.
So they started literally filling backpacks
Right.
and bring it and giving to the kids.
I think that's a wonderful
yeah,
idea.
so we're continuing that.
Right.
And there's a whole litany of benefits that we're doing here.
That you're doing, right. Well, I know I've attended several of them. Of course, with COVID,
Yeah.
you couldn't have any of that. But I think it's wonderful, and that's one of the things that when COVID hit, and so many people lost their jobs.
Oh, it's horrible.
It really was. So having something like that, because parents are, I'm sure, still having trouble. Lunch, when I grew up, when we went to school, I didn't pay for lunch. I don't recall.
I went to Catholic school. You had to bring your own lunch.
Yeah, we either brought our own lunch or they did have a cafeteria.
Yeah, we did. Where I went in Bergenfield, New Jersey, every inch of space was made into classroom. So what would have been a gym, they made into classrooms. So like on the floor, and part of one of the classrooms would be the keyhole. Where you shoot baskets.
Right.
You always wonder, what's that part of the keyhole? In the floor there.
Right.
Or the windows would crank open like in a gym. And then there was another room that was part of, I guess, was the cafeteria, and that had sinks in the one,
Right. Multi.
And then they had like what was once the stage, and that was made into a hallway. So there was this curtain. You never knew what the curtain was because So I spent some time behind that curtain in 7th grade. Sister Agnes Mary put my desk behind there.
Oh, really? Ooh,
Yeah.
Whoa.
They discouraged. One year I had to write on the blackboard, "I will not draw skulls on the blackboard," because I was into drawing skulls at the time. So.
Oh, yeah, that probably didn't go over too well.
No. But years later, I did a painting with like a chalkboard background, and I wrote, to make it look like chalk, "I will not draw skulls on the blackboard. I will not draw," and then I drew a Felix skull over it and sold it.
Oh, wow.
So it's good training for me.
Training,
Catholic school was good training.
Wow. Well, my mother went to Catholic school. And for the longest time, I wanted to go to Catholic school. And she's like,
Yeah. I wouldn't do that to you.
No. She said, well, first off, I'd be behind the curtain because I was nonstop, very active child, always getting into mischief. I really was.
Well, my whole thing is I just was like the class clown.
Yeah.
Because I was very shy, was very insecure. I was the youngest in the class.
Okay.
So I turned that into speaking out in class,
Right.
Because I'd always have a joke.
Because you know what? That is a way to get accepted. It's a way, that's, Well, like I said, I'll give you an example. Okay. So, one day, our basement was finished. We had a finished basement. And my mother would always, say, if it was nice, go outside and play. But I guess maybe it was raining that day or something. And my mother was an artist as well.
Yeah.
So she always had paint and art supplies downstairs. Right. So she said, go down into the basement and play. Oh, I'm playing. And I really wasn't one to play with dolls. I just wasn't. So I yelled up to her, Mom, can I play with Richie's, whatever it was, toy? No, leave your brother's toy alone. I'm like, all right. And a couple minutes go by, and I'm like, Mom, can I play with Richie's, no, leave your brother's, this little. So I think I tried 3 times, And finally, I was like, all right, so I can't touch any of Richie's stuff. So let's, the dog came down. And with that, we had a Dalmatian.
You painted him?
I did. Pink. And then, and then the next thing you know, the dog goes upstairs. And my mother's like, oh my. So she called, at that time, she called the nearest pet store, you know, because they were kind of like your veterinarian, you know. And she's like, what do I do? My daughter painted the dog. And I probably painted the dog with oils because my mother was, you know. And unfortunately, you know, I was young. I was like 5 years old or something like that. And she said the guy was laughing so hard at the other end, he couldn't even tell her what to do.
Right.
But yeah, so.
Turpentine.
Well, you know, you can't do turpentine.
No, I know.
Because unfortunately, that is what her paints were, the brushes were sitting in.
Yeah.
And that burns the dog's
Yeah,
skin.
no, I was only kidding.
And unfortunately, you
not
know.
to top you.
Okay, go ahead. You can top me.
Memorial Day was called Decoration Day.
Okay.
And in the parades, all the kids would decorate their bikes.
Right, I
with
remember
crepe paper,
that, yes.
right?
Yeah.
So I was in the garage, and the neighbor girl, Eileen McDermott, Eileen, if you're out there, anyway, and I was probably about 6 or 7, and I was fascinated with silver paint. It just looked, when you looked into it, it was just so deep. And
that's true.
so I painted my brother's bike silver. And while I was at it, I painted Eileen silver. It was like Goldfinger, you know.
Oh my gosh.
So that was a bit of a problem.
That was a bit of a problem.
You know, because I don't know, it wasn't good paint, and that when I was a kid, you know.
Oh my gosh. And so how'd your brother take it when he found
Not well.
No.
No, not well. Nor did Eileen's parents.
No. Oh my gosh. That's
She was happy. I was happy. You know, she liked being silver.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh my gosh. Well, this isn't to top you, okay, but it is a funny story. Right. So my father, my mother one day was in
You can
their
top
bedroom.
me any day, by the way.
No,
That's okay.
no. Oh, your stories are the best. His stories are the best. I can't even, I know that. If we were to go tit for tat, he'd win.
Oh, I don't know about that.
But I had this, my mother one day was
Tit for
folding
tat,
laundry.
maybe, but,
And I came, you know, my father's, I guess, helping her. And my father would always like, give me a kiss, you know. So finally, this particular day, and he would always bug me like that. Donna, give me a kiss, give me a kiss. So I was like, okay, Dad, close your eyes and pucker up. I ran into the bathroom and I got the plunger. And his eyes are closed and I'm like, wham! And he's like, stunned. And oh my God, my mother was hysterical. Of course, I took off like a bad, you know.
Yeah.
Because wasn't quite sure how he would take it, but he laughed. He laughed like hell. It was a good, funny moment.
I think there was a Popeye episode with that, using a plunger.
You know, I wondered that. I wondered. I didn't know. You know, because you can. You know, kids get influenced by cartoons.
Oh yeah.
For sure. You know, so I never knew if there really was or not. But we were Popeye family.
Yeah, I paint
sure.
Popeye, as you know.
I know you do paint Popeye. And that's one of the things that when they come to Blue Arrow, they can see your artwork.
I do that for King Features. So, and they do use a lot of my stuff for their style
do
guide.
they?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah. We would always use, you know, Popeye because, you know, eat your spinach. And that would work on my younger brother. That was who we were.
Oh, yeah, I loved spinach because of Popeye.
Oh, I love
to this day.
Yeah, that's exactly right. We need to come up with a few characters.
Olive. I love me spinach. Maybe I don't. Yeah.
Well, the other thing that I want to ask you is, with all the characters that your father did, so you have the rights to paint and
Well, for different reasons. Like I paint Elvis because I have a deal with the Elvis estate.
Okay.
And Popeye, Betty Boop, all of the King Feature stuff because I have an agreement with them.
With them.
You know, and Felix I just do because it was a family thing.
Right.
And Casper,
Right.
you know.
Right.
But you know, but I do a lot of other stuff. You know, I had a big hit television show that I created called Coconut Fred on Fruit Salad Island.
I did not know
That
that.
was on, yeah.
This is what I'm talking about.
You got to do your research.
Well, you know, I mean, I looked you up on Wikipedia, but I don't remember if I saw that or not.
I'm sure it's there.
Yeah, you think it's...
It was #1 on Warner Brothers.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, that's just a lot of stuff.
I know. That's why I said to them, whenever I talk to you, I learn something new. I mean, if you want to talk about somebody that should have a documentary done on your life, I mean, because it's just...
Well, they wanted to follow me around with a camera, a producer from DYI.
Right.
And it just, you know, I never followed up on that.
Right, right.
Because this crazy stuff happens to me, I'll tell you. You know, I get into a lot of...
Right.
A lot of things.
Well, it's, you know, it's hard because that's, #1, it's a real commitment on your part and on their part.
Right.
And it's kind of an invasion, you know. Now, some people don't mind it. Some people do. I mean, it really is. But to me, you know, I think that if I was going to do a documentary on you, I think I'd do it in phases because your story really starts back in early childhood.
Yeah,
which
actually.
is, you know, a very, you know.
You'd have to get it soon. I'm in my last phase. I'm on the back 9, baby.
Well,
Yeah.
you know what?
Time goes fast.
It does. It
You know?
does, doesn't it? And that's the other thing. You know, we think that we are, you know, we're going to live forever. And unfortunately, life throws us curveballs
Cycle
all the
of
time.
life, yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Now, your sons, now your one son is working for one of the...
Well, he was working for DreamWorks, and then he
Okay,
was
right.
working for Universal.
Okay.
And then he left and he started his own licensing and merchandising company.
Oh, did he really?
Yeah, and he's doing very well.
Oh, good
yeah.
for him.
Yeah. And then my oldest son builds houses.
Oh, really?
In fact, he has a closing tomorrow.
Oh my gosh! Oh,
yeah.
good for wow!
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. I know I've met the one son, but I don't know if I've met the one that built, you know, does the houses.
He's not around here as much. You know,
Oh, okay.
Building.
Does he even live in the area, or is he?
They both live in Bergen County.
Oh, they do.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it's a little bit of a trip.
Yeah. It's not too bad.
Yeah.
Well, you know, we grew up right next to each other because I grew up in New Milford,
Right.
which butted right up against Bergenfield.
Bergenfield, yeah.
You know, so
Yeah.
I probably saw you and didn't even realize it.
I'm sure. I remember you. I know that. Remember that little cafe? No.
Cut that story. Time out. No. You know, it's funny, though. I'm surprised that I didn't because, you know, I was always running between. Actually, I worked in Englewood. Well, I guess it would be Englewood for a while when they had the John Harms Theater.
Oh, yeah.
And for a while there, I was with a theater group. And we started off in the top part of the John Harms Theater. And we grew so big that we actually took over the John Harms, bottom part of John Harms
Right.
Theater.
John Harms Family Theater.
Yeah, John Harms Family Theater. And that was 1,000 seats, I believe, if I'm not mistaken,
Yeah.
in that theater, you know.
Yeah, it's a pretty big theater.
And then, you know, we were there for 5 years. I was with that theater troupe, you know, and then unfortunately, like all good things that come to an end.
Yeah, live theater kind of went down, you know.
Well, you know why? One of the reasons why was because they stopped doing a lot of grants for that.
Yeah.
And in order to keep that sort of thing afloat, you have to, get money from grants.
Yeah, even Grant's tomb was closed.
Yeah, right. That's
know.
right.
You know he's buried in there, right? In Grant's tomb? No. You don't know?
No, he said, this has got to be a joke.
Grant.
I thought you were going to tell. I should have said that. What the? Oh, my goodness.
I'll give you a good one, right?
All right, go ahead.
Y-E-S spells what?
Y-E-S spells yes.
What does E-Y-E-S spell?
E-Y-E-S.
Yeah.
What does it spell? Nothing. Oh, no.
E-Y-E-S. Y-E-S spells what?
Yes.
E-Y-E-S spells.
Yes. Yes.
Eyes.
Oh, hello.
I didn't get it either.
Oh, my goodness.
I didn't get it either.
Oh,
because there's e-books and e-this and
Oh, my gosh.
Isn't that good? That's good, right?
That is good. That is.
Did you get that, Clay?
Airplane right over that. And I used to examine eyes. That's terrible.
So anyway, this was a great day. I appreciate everything.
Thank you. And we are, as I said, we're going to walk around the property.
Yeah.
And
we got to save some stuff for the next interview, right?
we do.
We'll make believe. So since we don't have, we'll have to wear them.
Party hats.
There we go. What a great day with Donna's interview.
Oh, well, thank you so much,
Thank you
Don.
so much.
And looking forward to spending more time here.
Yeah.
Don has been gracious enough to allow me to move Donna's happy hour to the farm.
Yeah. Got your own room up there?
Yeah, I got, and we're gonna, actually, that's one of the things we're gonna do today.
Yeah.
I'm gonna measure it. No, I'm not. I'm gonna.
You can measure it.
But I am gonna, I need to get a feel because I don't, I'm thinking just maybe doing interviews there or whatever, if let's say down here
you can
is
set
busy,
up.
things like that.
It's going to be like in those old movies where but they see an ad and it's this nice little cabin and they buy it to move out into the country and they get there and the windows are broken and so you're going to go in the room and you're going to see that it might need a little work.
Well,
it might be being used as storage right now.
I wasn't sure, and I was like, well, is there a window? Or, because then I was thinking, well, is it cool in there or hot in there? Do I need an AC unit? Because,
Yeah, whatever you need, we'll get it.
We've got enough room here. You've got enough room here.
Yeah, you can do it wherever you want.
Forth, right. So
you can do it in a different room every interview if you want.
I could do it in the bathroom too, right?
You can do it in the bathroom. We got a
kitchen.
Yeah.
Why not? Anyway, thank you everyone for joining us. Mr. Don Oriolo. Thank you. And we'll
come on down.
Yes, please visit.
Donna's Happy Hour is filmed on location at the Blue Arrow Farm.
It's Donna's happy hour, it's Donna's happy hour, it's Donna's happy hour, it's Donna's happy hour. Come on, get happy now, it's Donna's happy hour. Come on, get happy now, it's Donna's happy hour. Come on, get happy now, it's Donna's happy hour. It's Donna's happy hour, it's Donna's happy hour. It's Donna's happy hour, it's Donna's happy hour. It's Donna's happy hour. It's Donna's happy hour. It's Donna's happy hour.